We're at the end of August, and another significant thing is going to happen in the coming weeks. In that start of September, you'll have the county councils having their meetings. There are a number of candidates who are going down that route. They know they're not going to get 20 Oireachtas members to back them, so they have to try and get four councils. We have to wait and see. Do Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael try and issue a diktat to their councillors to not back any of these people? But let's just look at a few who might be going down that route, and some who were not clear what route they think they're going down. Gareth Sheridan, the businessman, do you reckon he'll be on the ticket at this stage?
I can't see it, to be honest. Like, especially Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael councillors will most likely not back him. I don't think he's given any. His campaign has got off to a bad start, such that, if you can call it a campaign. Do we know anything about why he's running? I don't think so. We're not really exactly entirely sure who he is. He's never run for anything before, ever. Has he been involved in any community activism? Not that we're aware of. I mean, Sean Gallagher last time around, who was the sort of businessman candidate, had been involved in some more grassroots organisations. Gareth Sheridan has been out of the country, and his first press conference, in which it became notable that he believed there was some sort of campaign to undermine him, suggesting that was coming from someone who was formerly in business with him, Sean Gallagher. I mean, that just, I think, worked against him.
People associated with Sean Gallagher.
Associated with Sean Gallagher. I mean, I think that just kind of raised questions as to, why is he running? Is this part of some settling of scores here, or what exactly does he want this
what's going on? Yeah, again, another person who didn't seem to realise that when you run for president you get asked questions and stuff gets dug up about you. What about the Michael Flatley, Conor McGregor end of celebrity isms? Is there any chance of these people ending up on the ticket?
I don't think, I think we're going to have a more focused kind of field of candidates than we did the last 2 times around, mainly if
established parties,
exactly. So we most likely have an independent Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and Sinn Féin. I mean, back to a party sort of structure.
It, yeah.
Because Fianna Fáil staying out of the race, I think, just left open, the possibility for a lot of independents to come forward. Previously. So I think we'll have a more focused presidential field this time around. Okay. And having said that, we are going to operate in a more sort of fragmented political environment. So none of these parties are above 20% in the polls, remember. So whoever is to win needs to attract support from outside their party, broader support.
The second preferences famously come into play, right? So as you say, whoever is to win, right? So who is going to win? We're at end of August now. Election will be either late October, more likely early November. At this point, who are you putting your money on, Mary? This terrible question. At this point, I think it's going to be a very competitive but also very close run race. If we had Jim Gavin, Heather Humphreys and Catherine Connolly as things stand, it's kind of anyone's for the taking depending on the campaign. But I think Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael could probably help each other out, the parties of government, and I could see one of the candidates from either of those parties getting ahead with the help of the other preference. That's my way of avoiding. Civil war parties coalescing again, yeah. John, you're living in the great gambling county of Kildare. Who are you backing here?
It's a bit like asking in January or February who's going to win the football and hurling All-Irelands when we haven't even seen any of the league matches. The comparison here, we don't even know who the field is going to be. We have yet to learn what Fianna Fáil and Sinn Féin are going to do. However, I will. At time of speaking and with caveats, I go with Mary Regan's two big parties, two parties of government, being able to scramble it over the line. If Jim Gavin runs, I think he would win. But failing that, I think Heather Humphreys will be very hard to beat. And I would say Heather Humphreys at this point.
Okay.